All right, let's design a constellation together. So first things first, you need to have Google Classroom open, and then you need to open up your constellation template. So I've done that. Then you need to make sure that you followed all the directions in Google Slide. You were supposed to open up in each individual tab all the sources I gave you. So there was 3 of them, and they are open up here. A list of the constellation, Google Sky, and then I really like this goastronomy.com. And I'm actually going to use Go Astronomy. And I'm going to back up here so you can see this is what it looks like when I first get to Go Astronomy. And I want to click on constellations. And then for my example today, I chose down here below. These are 88 different star constellations of the night sky. And I am going to do Orion. That's what I am going to recreate and design myself. So here it is. If I scroll down further enough, here's some details about Orion, which I will need later on. But first, I'm going to design. So here's Orion. It looks pretty neat. And I learned that this is in the mid-northern hemisphere. It is best viewed in the month of January, so in the winter. So there's my season. What else do I know here? Oh, I like this. The definition is a hunter. And I actually read over here on the constellation list about this and found out a little bit more detail. But Orion has the nickname of hunter because this looks like a man with a bow and arrow. So anyway, that's my fun fact that I will write down after. So now I know what my constellation looks like. Now I need to make my screen split screen. So I'm going to drag that in right now. And then I bring this over here so I can see both. And I want my presentation open. So here's my split screen. Now, next. Just like in the directions, I already have set up my 3 slides in my project because that's what I'm responsible for. Now, I am going to design my constellation using Google Drawing. So I need to go open up Google Drawing, and I go to File, New, Drawing. Okay, so I am going to name this one Orion. Now, we're not inserting shapes. We're not Googling Orion and inserting it that way. You are really designing this and using a new technique that we have never used before. You get to use lines today. So if I click on this little drop down arrow, you can see all the different lines that we have here. And today you can use 3 of these: the polyline, curve, or scribble. Curve, polyline, or scribble in that order, whatever you want. So right now I found it to be really easy to use polyline. So I'm going to show you using polyline, and I'm going to try to explain the best I can. So when I am drawing with polyline, I am clicking down on the mouse, and then I am also using my other finger while I'm still clicking, and I'm dragging it to wherever I want to drag to. When I'm satisfied with the line, I just have to click, and now see, like, I'm not holding down anymore. I can just move around. So I'm going to go ahead and do my best to recreate this. Now I don't have to hold down anymore. I am just clicking and clicking, and once you get it, you'll play with it. Now this kind of fills in the color. We can change that after, but now I can kind of see the base of this, and I think that looks pretty good. So now I'm going to continue. So I need to click again. I'm going to click here, and I'm going to go here, and then click. Okay, once again, I'm pretty happy with that. Now, do you see where I don't want this line to go back over here? I want to be done with it. So if I just double click right there, it gets rid of it. So now I am free to move again. So I'm going to click to start my line, click to end where I want it, and then I can keep going. But again, now I just need to click once to end the line. Okay, start the line, click, I'm done with it, so click. Okay. Now I got to click, click, click. I'm done with it, so click. And sorry guys, if you hear a little jingle, that is my cat playing around with the ball. So I'm going to keep going here. Done with it. Okay. Last line I need is this right there. Oops, I didn't click. See what happens? Like the line will just continue. So I'm going to go ahead and click. And if I want to get rid of it again one last time, click and it's done. Oh, I'm looking at it. I'm comparing. I missed this. So I'm going to go ahead, and that's known as his belt. So click, done. Okay. Now, if I'm satisfied with this, which I am right now, I think it looks great. Now, I need to go ahead and click back on this arrow. Now I'm done, and I can move around freely just with my regular mouse. So I'm going to draw a invisible rectangle over this and see how it just selects everything that I've done. Now, I want to go ahead and get rid of this fill color. I'm just going to make it transparent because I just want to see the lines. And then I just clicked off. Now I'm going to draw that again, that imaginary rectangle. And now the lines, this is kind of neat. So I'm dealing with stars. I want to go ahead and make this yellow. You can make it whatever color you want. Now everything's still selected. Right next to that border color, I see border weight. So I want to add some weight to these lines, and I think I'm going to try 3-point. I could even make it 4-point, a little thicker. So play around with it. See what you like. This is up to you. Now, I'm pretty satisfied with this. I think it looks like Orion. And I'm ready to turn this into a PNG file. So we've been practicing this the last couple of weeks. File, download as PNG. And I'm going to see it. There it is. Okay, so now I can go back over here in this tab to my actual project. And remember, I can't just click and drag it in. I need to insert a photo or the little mountain icon. Make sure I'm on upload, and it even tells me drag an image here. Okay, so click, hold, drag and drop. Oop, I missed it. Click, hold. There we go, drag and drop. Wait till you see that plus sign. Now I let go, it's uploading. Perfect, there it is. I'm happy with it. But I see a lot of extra space here that I don't need. So I'm going to double click, and I know I can crop right now because of these black lines, the little dashes. So there we go. I got rid of some of the access area. So now, just like on the rubric, you guys know that you need to insert a text box here and tell me all of that research that you've done. So I need to make sure I name this Orion. Oops, it helped if I spell it right. And I can go ahead and change the font. I can do whatever I want here. I want to make this look appealing, remember. And I want it to be a little bit bigger. There we go. And this is where I would include all of my facts. So I can go back over and read about Orion using any of the other resources I've given you. You can use other resources, but I'm just going to scroll down here. And okay, so I remember the season is winter because I am inferring because this is January, so the season's winter. It's found in the mid-northern hemisphere. So I can write that here. Hemisphere, mid-northern. Oops, and I spelled hemisphere wrong. The season is winter. Fun fact. Okay, so I told you I found a fun fact, and the definition is hunter. I found that little fun fact that this constellation, its nickname is Hunter because it looks like a And you guys will jazz this up a little bit more than I have here. And that's it. That's everything I need here. You are more than welcome to give me more than one fun fact. But now you move on and you create your next one. And if I want to get rid of these, I don't need these text boxes right now, and draw that invisible rectangle over it, select everything, and then delete. So you can do that for all 3 slides. Okay, so then you just start the process over again, and I can use the back arrow so I can see all of them, pick my next constellation. When I'm ready to go, File, New, Drawing. Don't forget to name it, and then begin. All right, that is it, guys. I hope you have fun.